the other one in the service management, I was talking about the others is, before you get the other service management, if you want anything, like I'm going to talk about various service managements here apart from incident, change, problem. So first thing is, this allows the business functions to require a request type flow. The request type flow is something where the end user requests for something, and from there it will be generating the tasks, and then the task would be completed, and then the request will be closed. This is called request type flow, where the requests are approved, qualified, assigned, and completed. So for there are many other way service managements, that is facilities, like if you have anything to request the changes to the operation and maintenance of the facilities, you can track using the facilities service management. There is field service management, which helps the organization to manage tasks of any kind that is performed to on a location, the field. And the finance, as I said already, like finance related requests are submitted to the finance service management. So in all these service managements, the thing to be noted is each of them have their own model tables. Now if I talk at this point of time about the tables, it's morely concerned about the development in the service. Now, like if you are from a good technical background, you might understand what a table is, where the data would be stored in a RDBMS table kind of. So if you say the legal service or the finance service or the field service, they have their own different tables, and that's what helps in understanding the different service management. If you don't have different tables, it's like again same common feature, but they have their own field tables, though they have their own model tables, which will be helpful in going through those requests itself. So the legal service management is the one which takes care about the various legal related cases, like if you have any contract reviews, if you have any other kind of legal questions we have, you can just address them. Marketing is something related to maintaining your marketing related cases, which you can track this requests, and necessary changes can be done over this. This is where application development, one of the key things in ServiceNow, because administrator have a different role and developer have a different role. So as a developer, you would be developing the applications, and you have a good chance to even post these applications into the ServiceNow app store. Like whatever applications people make, if they do follow the standards, if the ServiceNow standards are passed, and if the testing is passed, and if they feel that it's worthy to have it in their app store, they do have many other applications apart from what they developed in the app store, which can be just installed as a plugin, and then all the features of that application will be applied to your ServiceNow instance. Now ServiceNow provides many things, like it has the mobile and web application, and the best thing about ServiceNow, it's responsive. I mean, in the sense, if you see in a desktop, if you see it in tablet, if you see in mobile, it fits according to the size. It responds according to the size, and that's why it is pretty much responsive. So that's what application is, nothing but the collection of files and data that deliver a particular business process. Now I'll say, like in the coming tutorials, I'll be explaining you about the application development. And for suppose I gave you an example, like a hotel booking system. Yes, you can make a hotel booking system in ServiceNow. That's what, it's not by default or out of the box provided by ServiceNow, but the ServiceNow application development gives you that power to create your own application. So maybe in the hotel booking application, I can have something like an end user can come, he can book a hotel, and once he books a hotel, the request will go to the hotel manager or the concerned person. He will be accepting that request, and then he would be telling the end user, yes, we have accepted your request, this is the room allotted for you. So there are many other things which can be done. I'm for a example, I'm just telling this one, but there is much more which can be achieved in ServiceNow. Application management is, as I say, it is the way you manage the applications. And coming next to the application tools, you have the platform provides several tools where you can create, manage, and deploy the applications. You have the APIs, the application programming interfaces, and the scripts. So slowly now, you'll be moving into the technical terms now, because you might be, before this till now, you're in the terms of ITILs and IT service management kind of terms, but now you'll see the APIs, scripts. JavaScript is the one which is actually used within ServiceNow. I'll be explaining in depth about that. Now, as I said, the analytics and reporting. The analytics is something like understanding how the data is been, and the reporting is something like how you visualize. You have performance analytics, where you can track and aggregate data over time and measure, like how many tickets are resolved each week per assignment group. So a particular group is taking how much of time to resolve a ticket. The reporting, now it will show like a distributed report. Okay, like these many things have been done. The report can be a bar chart. Different kinds of reports are available within ServiceNow, and you can use dashboards. The dashboards help you in a quick way of you can create your own dashboard, where you can just see, okay, these are the tasks assigned to me, this is how the data is. That's how, if you just come to dashboard, you see various things within that. And the Now platform is the one which provides the navigation and user interfaces. The user interface that it has, ServiceNow has something called Service Portal. Service Portal is the UI part of that. And in the previous way, before Helsinki, they had things like the content management system, which was in the place of Service Portal for end users. Now, end users might not understand what is incident, what is problem, what is change. The only thing they know is, I'll go to place somewhere the company suggests, like this is the portal the company has, some XYZ. It goes to the end user goes to the portal, he will pick his current problem, he will just enter into the details about the problem and then go according to that. So this is about the Service Portal. It's a framework that allows administrators to build a mobile friendly self experience. So if you see, the Service Portal is something which is built over HTML, CSS, Angular. Such kind of technologies are used in Service Portal. Knowledge management. The ServiceNow knowledge management is something where can say, like, it enables the sharing of information in the knowledge base. You can have like any troubleshooting which you've done, you felt like it might be helpful for some other team, so you can just share them as knowledge articles, well, which other teams can take it and work on it. The visual task boards are another cool feature provided by ServiceNow, where the end user can just he can just drag and drop the state of the application. Like if the state of the of a request is in draft, he can just pick it and move it to ready state. And if he wants to just uh, approve or decline, he can just move the request. I'll be showing you how a visual task board actually looks. So it's just like a drag and drop feature where you can just play around with the requests. Connect is a real-time messaging platform that connects the co-workers by passing email and static documents. Now emails and static documents are the days gone, where you want directly to connect to the team and chat with them and understand the problem. Notifications is the other one, where message, like whenever there is a request raised, you can just notify the end user about it through phone calls or SMS messages, anything which is possible. There are events, certain events, like not always, it's like whenever a person enters, whenever a request is made, the things work. But there is something like whenever a request is raised, you can generate an event. The event will be in the event queue and it gets triggered after that. Orchestration is something where you understand the workflow, and you'll be having a workflow where the things get orchestrated. The workflow provides a drag and drop interface for automating multi-step process across the platform. So these are the various things which happen within ServiceNow. Now I'll take you to the quick tour of the ServiceNow website. Okay, so ServiceNow website is servicenow.com. This is the website, the official website of the ServiceNow. You can see work at light speed. You can just go through the video, which gives, it might be a short video, but gives you the glimpse of what ServiceNow can do and what actually they do. So this has been the caption, like work at light speed. Modernize ITSM. Yes, ITSM has been, but modernizing that is also important. Here you can see what they do. Consolidate the IT tools to modern, easy to use service. This is the mobile application, how it can look, and you can just see the single place where you can order something. You go to the community and watch what's happening, And here you can see the real-time trending on indicators, like it's been 40% down, the backlogs have been. And you can eliminate the service outage, like you can know the status of business services at a glance, whether a particular service is uh, in a working state or not. You can just see this and you can understand, okay, so this state is not working perfectly or something like that. Now you can resolve the real security threats faster. This is something called a workflow, where you can see this is an orchestration, like some request comes, some conditions are fulfilled, then what to do, if not, then what not to do. So these all things are done within this. And you can resolve the customer issues at light speed by understanding what's happening actually. You can see this is the dashboard, like these are the HR, like customize the employee self service. You can see the cases are assigned to him, the approvals which he got. So this is how you can build a business applications at lightning speed. You can see the products of them. You can just once go through. You can see these are the different solutions they provide. These are the services and support. Partner program, when once you log in as a partner, then you can have a chance to actually publish your apps. They even conduct creator con events, where you can showcase your talent and you earn lots of money around. So these are the events. This is about the service now. So well, this is about service now. Now in the coming tutorials, I'm gonna explain you about the basis of ServiceNow application. How do you get a developer instance, how do you get into the developer instance and start working. Well, that's it for today. Thank you.